Hi Sagittarius, how are you doing? We're doing a brief mid-September check-in today. This can also count as a full moon in Pisces message for the 18th of September. It's going to be a super moon and a partial lunar eclipse as well. I'm having an extremely busy September, so I'll get back to the more in-depth readings when we get to October. We're going to start off with a message from the Power of Surrender deck for you first of all, and then we'll get some tarot cards. So what does Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising need to know for mid-September and for the full moon? Okay, that was very quick. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And you actually have surrender to effortlessness on the bottom of the deck, which is about, it specifically says flow. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. I feel like saying to you, Sagittarius, check where, and I haven't said, you're my fourth reading, I haven't said this for any other reading, it's just come up now, but check where that full moon is happening in your birth chart, which house, if you feel like it, you don't have to, but that is coming to mind. If it will get clear. Okay, so yeah, you might want to check where that is in your birth chart. I'm not sure why that's relevant, but you'll know when you look. So what else do we need to know for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, please? Right, you may have been putting a lot of effort into something, or you need to put a lot of effort into something, right? I've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. What else? You may have been learning something actually, or trying to figure out how to learn something, and it's like, right, you've learned enough now, get on with it. Do it, just do it. Right, let's see what else comes out. We've got the Seven of Cups. This is almost feeling like, you know, if you were trying to, let me think, example. I can't even think of anything at this point in time. Say if you were trying to practice writing because you wanted to write a book or something, and you kept on like doing practice chapters or one shots or whatever, but you haven't actually started the book, the actual book you want to write, because you feel like, oh no, I'm not good enough yet, I still have to practice more, etc. Like you have got the inspiration, but you just feel like you're not quite there yet in terms of going for the full book. And it's like, no, you got to get on with it now. You can't keep sitting there thinking, oh, is this good enough? It's giving that kind of energy. Anything else? Seven of Wands. The World. Again, this idea, this came up in Gemini's reading, or as an example in Gemini's reading, if you wanted a new job as well. And it's sort of contemplating, oh, is this the right decision? Would I be good at this? And it's kind of, it could be, for some, that would be a time to just take action now, instead of considering if you've learned enough or if you're capable of learning how to do it properly, etc. If you're able to make the change, it's that kind of energy. Let's have a look. I'm getting a bit of a, with the Seven of Wands, like a can I do this kind of energy. And like going by Sagittarius energy, maybe that's why I've had to ask, where is it in your birth chart? Going by Sagittarius energy, oh, it is an energy of learning actually, Sagittarius is, isn't it? But it's kind of like, I feel like Sagittarius is quite a fearless energy. I mean, to be frank, most of the fire sign energy is quite fearless in general in terms of taking action on things. But I'm getting a bit of reluctance here with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. There's kind of reluctance, and it's like, no, you just got to get started. The world often makes me think of books for some reason. I don't know if that is one of the without going back into my research, I can't remember if that is one of the meanings in the world card, that it can be to do with books and writing and stuff like that, but it is making me think of a book. Even if it's not a literal book, it can refer to the story of your life, you know, creating your story. There's just something where it feels like there's a bit of reluctance, even if you've thought about it or you've put some degree of effort or you've tried to learn, and it's like you've got to go all in. Oh God, Sagittarius. I'm getting the words balls deep. So yeah, all in. It's getting a bit it might be a relationship here for someone with stuff like that, with the passion and that kind of thing coming up. But yeah, going all in. It feels very rude saying that, but anyway. So I think that's your message, to be honest. Yeah, it's wherever you are, whether you've started learning or put in a bit of effort or whatever, as I say, it feels like there's reluctance, and now is the time to go all in and just go for it. So I think I'll leave that there. Hopefully you got something helpful from that, as brief as it was. Again, I'll go back to the more in-depth readings when we get to October. But I hope that the rest of your September is great and you do whatever it is you need to do for that full moon as well. So I'll see you in October. Take care.